Hey guys, so what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? Hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I want to talk about Ethereum Classic, and there's going to be a bunch of changes happening in a couple weeks here, and it's going to affect the GPU mining landscape as we know it, and as well as I think in another 2 months, a huge change with Ethereum, and 4 GB cards is going to take effect as well. Okay, so there's a bunch of different like food for thought perspectives here that I want you guys to understand, and I'm just going to go through them throughout this video, I think mainly near the end. But let's go through first. Ethereum Classic is going to have a DAG reduction back down to, I believe, 2.3 or 2.5 gigabytes on around December 2nd, okay? It was slated for end of November, like November 29th or something, but I believe it's because depending on, when we hit the block 11,700,000, it depends, okay? So it's going to be around December 2nd sometime. And now they're going to be modifying the algorithm from Etchash to Etchash. Now, this kind of flew by me. I didn't know this until like a week ago, and apparently they announced this a couple weeks ago. So now they're also going to do that and reduce the DAG size according to ECIP 1099, which you guys know I've made videos about. And yeah, so they're going to do that at the same time. And of course, the 3 GB GPUs and up will be able to mine on Ethereum Classic. Okay, we've talked about that before. Now, the big thing I am curious about is if ASICs will be able to mine. Now, there's a reply here. Will the Antminer E3s be compatible? And Classic is coming says, yes, they should. And then this gentleman says, it is very likely that you'll have to perform a firmware update, but to be 100% sure, you better contact Bitmain Tech. Okay, so I'm not really sure if the E3s or even the Silicon A10s are going to be able to mine on ETC hash if this is a huge change to the algorithm. Now, I have a few different things I want to show you guys that I was reading, and Two Miners is an awesome mining pool. I'm not sponsored by them, but they have an awesome blog. They have an article here saying Ethereum Classic will not be supported by ASICs and NiceHash. Okay, so first things first, let me read the part here. So NiceHash won't be supporting Ethereum Classic anymore. You guys know everyone was blaming NiceHash due to the 51% attacks, the hash rate rentals. So now they are not planning to support Ethereum Classic anymore. And who knows though if they will be able to in the future, but I'm not sure. So that's a little announcement there. The next thing here is that the ASICs to stop mining Ethereum Classic. So they actually, Two Miners got a reply from Silicon themselves. They said here that if Ethereum Classic changes the algorithm, then the A10 Pro will not be able to mine. Okay, so they say in the reply here in the email, theoretically the A10 can mine a coin with the exact same algorithm with ETH, exactly the same algorithm. If the algorithm is modified, then I'm afraid the miner can't mine. Sorry for the inconvenience. Your understanding will be much appreciated. So I'm not sure what to believe. I'm just reading replies here. There's nothing confirmed yet. I don't know if there's any firmware update. I don't know if anything for Silicon as well for an update for the A10 Pros to mine on this new ETC hash algorithm. So I want to read through all this now, and actually there's one more thing I want to show you guys. I was reading on the Ethereum Classic Discord, and he says here, Lewis4 asked, evening all, regarding the new ETC hash algo, is this similar to Ethash? WPWRAEC replied, Lewis, it's almost the same. All that changes is how the epoch affects the DAG size and seed hash. Neither the overall structure, seed hash, and the DAG Hashimoto, nor the algorithms, neither the crypto primitives change. It just makes the miners' lives a little easier. So I believe this might be the same gentleman that replied to the question here about the E3s. So if he says here that there may be a firmware update for the E3s, then yeah. But guys, I want to give you my opinion about having the ASICs mining on Ethereum Classic, and I'm gonna say that I believe that there shouldn't be any ASICs on ETC hash. I hope there's no update. I hope the E3s or the A10 Pros will not work on Ethereum Classic, because you guys know I'm mainly a GPU miner, and I do have an A10 Pro. All right, don't get me wrong, I do have an A10 Pro, but I'm in it for the small guy. I'm in it for the residential miners. I hope that those ASICs that some people have are going to be rendered useless. I know some people will not be happy about that, but yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts about that. Okay, so let's just read about what ETC hash is, and yeah, this is going to happen on block 11,700,000. At the same time, that's going to happen on ECIP 1099. Okay, the calibrate epoch epoch duration. Just to give you guys some quick facts here, it's going to happen on epoch 390, and right now we are on epoch 385. You guys are going to see this video tomorrow, and so the DAG size currently is 4.008 gigabytes. Okay, just to give you guys that information here. Okay, so what is ETC hash? It is a modified Dagger Hashimoto used by Ethereum Classic. It is comparable in its behavior to Ethereum Foundation's Etchash, but allows for long-term viability of GPU mining with cards that have low memory, such as, GTX 1060 3GB cards, the 1050 Ti 4GB, and the 1060 GB cards. Of course, which a lot of people, including myself, still have, 6GB cards, and I have a bunch of 3GB cards as well. Going along, this repository contains an overview of specification and tries to point existing implementations of clients, pools, miners, and other tools relevant for ETC hash. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go through all this stuff here. Specification. ETC hash was brought up and specified by Luke Williams in September of 2020. The full specification can be found in ECIP 1099. The idea is to calibrate the epoch length used in DAG calculations, effectively doubling epoch durations and therefore reducing the DAG size significantly and slowing down the DAG growth drastically. It was used to replace the old specification ECIP 1043 published by Cody Burns and Wolf Sprawl, okay, in 2018. So let's go through here. Networks powered by ETC hash. So Ethereum Classic transitions from Ethash to ETC hash on block 11,700,000. You guys know that. And I just explained that the epochs now will be changed from 3090. All right, it's going to happen on 3090, which is going to be on December 2nd, they said. And then it's going to drop back down to 195. All right, so 195, if I just type in here 195, yeah, so it's going to be about 2.523 gigabytes. All right, so yeah, the DAG size is going to be around there, and according to the specification, the estimated activation time expected to happen is around December 2nd of 2020. Okay, so I will definitely keep you guys updated. Watch for my videos on December 3rd, for instance, or maybe December 4th, because there's going to be like a leveling off period, and of course, we're all going to be wondering, are we going to see Ethereum Classic, super profitable, or difficulty is going to rise, and who knows? We're going to see like a leveling off period. You guys know that. Okay, going along, they have a bunch of status, dashboard, monitoring, block explorers, all that stuff. That's, I guess, that has to be upgraded for this this transition. I know I don't have many devs watching me. I know you guys are mostly GPU miners, but this information is here. I'll have it linked down below in the description. Okay, now clients implementing ETC hash. There's GitHub here, Hyperledger, Besu. If you guys are pool operators, all that stuff, you guys will have to implement that. Now, the good stuff, the mining software that is imperative for all of us GPU miners. LolMiner and NanoMiner apparently have already updated this. So 11 days ago, as I'm making this video, LolMiner 1.12, they added support for ETC hash. Okay, use --algo ETC hash to activate it. See note below. So I will definitely make another video testing this out, okay, ETC hash on LolMiner once obviously December 2nd comes around or later on, and NanoMiner as well, version 1.12.0, and you guys can see here they've also implemented the same thing. Okay, so good stuff for NanoMiner and LolMiner. You guys heard me talk about LolMiner as they also have the zombie mode, which affects for the Ethereum. Okay, so 4GB cards are able to still mine on Ethereum, not Ethereum Classic. I'm talking about Ethereum now. Of course, the DAG size for Ethereum is 374, and the DAG size is about 3.922 gigabytes. But once it goes over that, you guys probably saw with LolMiner before that the mega hash speeds will go lower and lower as the epochs get bigger and bigger. Okay, so there's a little graph here you guys can see. I will have another video trying out the 4GB cards in Windows, and we'll see how it affects it, that much using the zombie mode. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Okay, guys, now I want to talk about just, the perspective of which I think all of us, it pertains to all of us miners. We are all incentivized with mining, and we're doing a service upholding the network for all these coins, right? But in terms of price action, in terms of profitability, and in terms of network difficulty, the equilibrium of all this stuff that comes into the price of what we get in revenue, okay, this is something that all of you guys probably go to What to Mine, and you always want to see and mine the most profitable coin. And generally, we've been seeing Ethereum Classic and Ethereum and Ravencoin, Beam, all these coins, top 5, top 10 coins. And especially with AMD cards, you guys know AMD cards are always on the top too with Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. So I'm curious to know, once this EIP 1099 and the ETC hash algorithm is implemented on December 2nd, we're going to see a difficulty change, leveling off period, where I believe 3 gigabyte cards that were on Ravencoin are going to be moving over to Ethereum Classic. I'm probably going to move my 3 gigabyte cards onto Ethereum Classic and just see how it goes. But I'm not going to be the only one, and I guess as I'm talking about this, you guys are probably going to do that as well. So what's going to happen at the current price of Ethereum Classic is fundamentally Ethereum Classic. Is it going to moon in price? I think it could. Not financial advice, but if it doesn't, and a lot of hash rate is going to move over to Ethereum Classic. You guys can see right now it's at 3.27 terahash. Another theory I want to talk about here that's going to happen, I think a month after. I think the end of, let's see, when Ethereum is going to go to 4 gigabyte DAG. So around 3 epoch 384, and so that's stated for December 21st of 2020. So I would say a couple weeks after December 2nd, all the hash rate, I wonder how much, how many 4 gigabyte cards are mining on Ethereum. And of course, there is the lol miner zombie mode, so you can still mine past the 4 gigabyte DAG on Ethereum. Okay, so I've explained that before. I like I said, I'll make another video about that. But how much longer? You can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 epochs, I believe, until, oh no, it's even more actually. I think, yeah, 5 or 6 epochs until the Ethereum hash rate goes lower on the 4 gigabyte cards using the zombie mode in lol miner. So yeah, but once that's done, like I said, I think there's 50% 4 gigabyte cards on Hive OS right now. So I wonder how much terahash that is on the Ethereum network. Definitely more than 3.27 terahash that's on Ethereum Classic right now. So that's another thing that we need to look forward to. I don't know if it's something to look forward to, but that's definitely possibly going to raise the difficulty of Ethereum Classic by the end of December. Okay, so a lot of different things, guys, are happening in the next month and 2 months, and it's going to change the mining landscape as we know it in terms of hash rate. Things are going to be switching around. I think profitability is going to switch around. Of course, that's all indicative of what the price is. I'm just going to say 95% of the miners out there are after profitability. And I hate to say it. I hate to talk about it, but it's the biggest thing that everyone cares about. And I know that there's devs out there that hate that kind of narrative. And I'm sorry. If some of you guys that are watching, I'm sorry, but it's imperative, right? And people have to pay for electric, and we're doing that service, right, of upholding the security of the network. All right, guys, I think that's it. I think a few more theoretical things, but I think those are the two major things: December 2nd and the end of December milestones for Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. Okay, so guys, let me know your thoughts. And actually, I forgot to talk about another theoretical thing that maybe just nuke the GPU mining landscape as we know it, but I haven't confirmed. There hasn't been any confirmation of ECIP 1559, which is supposed to burn the transaction fees on mining Ethereum. So they're slated to potentially implement this on the beginning in January of 2020. So that's in 2 months or so. That would pretty much render profitability down as well, because you guys know that GPU mining has been pretty profitable for the past 2 months. And because of, you guys know, DeFi and the gas fees, transaction fees have just been insanely high, but more so not recently. I think the DeFi hype has died down. Yeah, anyways, we'll definitely keep you guys updated about this ECIP 1559. But guys, all that I talked about in this video, please let me know your thoughts. I definitely talked about a lot. I think this video was decently long, but if there's any questions or concerns, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I will do my best to answer your guys' questions. A lot of good things to look forward to, and also a lot of bad things as well, but hey, we're in it for the long term, right? Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.